kaunog durian,
Mag-iay ko,
sayaw sa dalan, kaunog durian,
mag-iay-kiay, kay Kadayawan, Kadayawan. Hey, 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 hey.
Mahal na mahal ko kayo, magkita-kita pa ulit tayo.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Catalunan Pequeño National High School, Sining Mananayaw Ensemble. Okay? So, grand showdown tonight po. Alas 6 ng gabi magsisimula dito lang po sa San Pedro Square. You gotta be here. You gotta see their full performances. Patikim lang po ang 2 minuto. 120 seconds doesn't count it.
Yes, just the teaser lang talaga. Painggit.
Correct. So,
Pampainggit
kailangan
ka.
balik po kayo dito.
By Envy, in the misty highlands of the and Division by Pride and Pain. Entry number 8, Santa Ana National High School, Santa Ana National High School Performing Arts Guild. Your time starts now.
ko mo sugot, iatag na ako sa imo. Ang gusto nimo, gumon!
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Santa Ana National High School. Santa Ana National High School Performing Arts Guild. Excited na lahat.
Yes, and that's our final entry for the Davao category.
So if you wanna see the whole performance, you gotta be here by 6 p.m. tonight for the grand showdown for the Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan.
And prepare your cameras, di ba? Yung pinakamaganda ninyong phone camera, yun ang dalahin niyo.
I-clear na ang memory.
Yes, clear nyo na dahil mapupuno talaga yan ngayong gabi.
Alright, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be witnessing the performance of the Lapu-Lapu Elementary School Drum and Lyre Corps. Yan naman ang mga chikiting.
Nagniningning ang kanilang mga majorette, di ba? Meron tayong co-MC, ang pangarap niya talaga maging majorette. Si Leia, she's supposed to be here. Oh,
Tama,
sige,
no?
diba? Oo.
Narinig ko yan.
Oo, gustong-gusto talaga daw niya. Sabi ko, sige, sa susunod, kailangan naka-outfit ka, majorette ka
Naka-outfit
talaga.
si Leia. Sige, Lei.
Oh, mag-aaral daw muna siya maglaro ng baton. Ayan. Maggolaw-galaw ng baton. Kita mo naman kung, di ba, sabi nila, inibuki ay yun ang mga majorette ba?
Naagyan na, naagyan, kiyay.
Oh, ang parents naman, muki ay sad.
Supportive.
Diba?
Hi.
Meron na silang part, dati kasi sa gilid lang sila. O ngayon talagang kasama talaga sila. Hello po! Salamat sa inyong sa inyong pagod at pag-antay sa inyong mga anak.
Okay, it's on to Pamulak Gamay category entry number 4.
Guardians International 11th Coalition Pilar, GICP, and Guardians Madonna Sorority GMST. Entry number 4, through our major sponsor Review Innovations, we at Guardians International 11th Coalition Pilar, and Guardians Madonna Sorority Transnational, GMST, and Family present our small category float made of quality materials. It showcases Davao's harvest season. Highlighting the city's blessings, we proudly support the Kadayawan sa Davao celebration and the city government of Davao City. Entry number 4, Guardians International 11th Coalition Pilar, GICP, and Guardians Madonna Sorority, GMST.
Dugay nakuha ka og santol, Miss Melba. Murag lami ito.
Ay, makahinom doon pa ko no katong gamay ko. Masaka dyan ko. Really? Talagang akyat ako sa puno ng santol, doon ako sa taas kumakain kasi ayoko mamigay.
Nakakaayos
Doon ako sa taas. Bahala kayo dyan, basta ako kukuha ako ng santol ko.
Yan nagay certain variety gino na kanang tamis, yan ay pagka-slope.
Merong native, meron din Bangkok. Yung tawag nila Bangkok, the bigger one. Yan.
Okay.
Di ba alam ko, sabi ko sa iyo eh.
All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, it's entry number 5, Queen's Livelihood Program of Davao Association. A vibrant float showcasing Filipino agricultural abundance, papaya, trees, durian, lanzones, kamote, and eggplants. This highlights the rich harvest of coconut husks, forming the bast. It's a creative hut made of string beans and eggplants, symbolizing sustainability and celebrating the beauty and bounty of local farming traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, it's entry number 5 for the Pamulak Gamay category, Queen's Livelihood Program of Davao Association.
Daming talong niya. Daming torta niya.
Masarap yung tortang talong.
Di ba pang bahay kubo, kumpleto ba? Hindi. Uy, meron silang rambutan.
May durian.
Yung durian. Alam mo ba doon, yung durian, hindi pala siya every year bountiful.
Correct.
Every
Yes.
other year.
Yes.
So, I think ito yung year na hindi.
2025, so...
Next year.
Next year ba? Even?
Yes. Oo.
Okay, so
Maglalabasan lahat ng iba't ibang klaseng variety.
So, okay, so don't forget, later on, grand showdown po ng ating Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan, dito po sa San Pedro Square. Next up, our friends from the Blue Phoenix Drum and Bell Corps of the Don Juan de la Cruz Central Elementary School. Palakpakan naman nandyan, guys. Welcome natin sila.
O diba, kita mo naman yung mga crown nila, oh. Pang santo, pang santa. Leia May, pumili ka na ng costume mo. Sabi ko sa kanya, one-piece suit. Isuot niya.
Okay.
I wonder, no, gano'n nila katagal tinitrain yung mga bata to, manipulate that baton. Pero sa bagay, mga bata naman, madali naman silang turuan. Naku, Leia May. O di ba, bata ka pa naman, Leia May. Kaya
Kaya
pala
ba?
sabi niya na sige, mula ngayon, mag-start na ako. Next year na siya sasali maging majorette.
Alright, we'll hold you to that, Leia. Kailangan Kailangan makapractice ka na.
This is the Blue Phoenix Drum and Bell Corps of Don Juan de la Cruz Central Elementary School. Tama ba? Yes.
Alright, for the Gamay category, we have Awesome CX by Transcom. Yay! Our float celebrates the Kadayawan Festival with symbols of Davao's pride and abundance. The Philippine Eagle stands for strength and heritage, while flowers reflect beauty and vibrant culture. Fruits and vegetables showcase the rich harvest, symbolizing gratitude for nature's blessings. A building structure represents Transcom Awesome CX, symbolizing our strong foundation and commitment to excellence. Together, these elements embody the true spirit of Kadayawan. Kaway-kaway naman dyan, Awesome CX by Transcom. Ang ganda naman ng kanilang gamay na entry.
Napaka-intricate ng pagkagawa.
Ganda.
Awesome is also a call center.
Call center po ba? Okay. BPO industry, thank you very much, guys. Nakatulog na ba? Wala pa? Wala pang tulog. Okay?
I think may
Hindi kayo nag-iisa.
kami din.
Marami na.
Ayan.
Marami na. Kaya mag-hydrate. Don't forget to drink your water, guys. Coming
Yes.
up next, ladies and gentlemen, entry number 7 is Extreme Guardians Association. Davao City is the most abundant in durian and vegetables and flowers. Behold this on the float of this contingent. Extreme Guardians Association. Thank you, guys.
Ibang guardians naman ito ngayon, kaway-kaway. Ito, extreme naman sila.
Extreme Guardians Association completing our Gamay entries na mga category for the Pamulak Gamay category. Ladies and
Ang cute
gentlemen,
nga, oh. Tricycle ba yan? And now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? This is our open category entry number 1. In Mindanao's heart, a young boy from remote tribe yearns to bridge the gap between tradition and modernity. As he navigates the complexities of cultural heritage and progress, we will showcase the importance of promoting cross-cultural understanding and fostering unity among diverse communities. Appreciate differences and create a harmonious, progressive society. Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 1 for the open category of Kadayawan Indak-Indak 2025. Katribo, Mindanao, and Sam from Kapalong, Davao del Norte. Your time starts now.
Mainit ba dyan sa inyo, guys? Mainit ba dyan? Yes! Hindi lang dyan, kundi sa buong area. Pero mahangin rin naman.
Oo.
Miss Mel, are those guys the winners for this year's Kadayawan? Will they have... They have a chance. They have a chance,
Yes.
right? To win 1
million
million pesos!
Diba?
Hindi lang yun.
Yeah, eh.
Hindi lang yun. Kung second placer lang naman sila, 500,000 pesos lang naman.
Diba? Hindi naman basta-basta yung pinamimigay natin. Hanggang saan ba ipinamimigay? Anong entry? Ang lahat ba merong premyo?
Lahat po merong
Lahat
premyo.
merong premyo. Walang uuwing luhaan.
Lahat nakasmile. Kasi meron ring mga best in choreography, best in...
May special prizes.
May mga special, okay. May mga
Special
special.
awards! Kung gusto nyo malaman yung special awards, secret. Mamayang gabi, be here, okay? We have another category coming in, ladies and gentlemen. This is my category number 8. This is FRP Composite Artworks.
The FRP composite artwork showcases Davao City's coastal road with the majestic Mount Apo in the background. It celebrates the 11 tribes, their native houses, and rich culture. The bountiful harvest, including durian and the Philippine eagle. It symbolizes nature's blessings, unique flowers like the waling-waling as well.
Kita mo ba yung kanilang Philippine Eagle? Ano yung pangalan nun? Bagong panganak eh. Puting-puti pa siya. Wala pa siyang kulay. Nag-change kaya ng kulay yan, ano, paglaki? Siguro, no? O, diba? Kita mo?
Di ba white na siya, di ba?
Parang,
Ayun, diba
parang kabibiyak lang nung shell.
Pag-asa. Before, di ba?
Ganyan din ba, puti? Puti lang? Puti lang si Pag-asa before?
Yes, they change colors when they grow, as they grow older.
Ayun, para mas malaman natin, yung mga bisita natin nagpunta para sa Kadayawan, you should not miss the Philippine Eagle.
Yeah, you should visit the Philippine Eagle Foundation doon po sa Malagos
Oo.
to experience, di ba? The real Philippine Eagle, ladies and gentlemen.
Kasi sa Malagos, marami silang mapupuntahan eh. Marami na ngayon. Dati konti pa lang, pero ngayon, it's worth the trip going there. Kasi ang dami-dami niyong mapupuntahan.
Daghan pwede mabuhat dito. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next,
We have Gamay 9. Yes!
Gamay 9 in full bloom of abundance. The Sutherland journey reflects Sutherland's 20 years rooted in the Philippines. Culture and community and celebration of Kadayawan Festival 2025. The float blooms with gratitude, growth, and unity. A tribute to a city where culture thrives, success flourish, and abundance begins its unending journey.
This is the Sutherland Group.
Kaway-kaway naman mga taga-Sutherland.
Sa kaway-kaway yung mga wala pa tulog dyan!
Sino walang tulog? Kaway, yan.
Kasama ba to sa duty ninyo?
Okay.
Di-delay ang sweldo pag hindi sumama sa parade. Look at that, di ba? Moving. Moving ang kanilang float. Dapat yata sa LTO merong ganitong driving no?
May
test.
practice.
Para dun sa mga magdadrive ng float. Magaling na.
Hi.
Hi, ma'am!
Hello.
Beautiful. Kita mo naman, so pretty. O, di ba
Our
may crown
friends
pa
from
siya?
Sutherland, folks. Entry number 9 for the Gamay category for the Pamulak.
Konti na lang. Papupunta na tayo sa dako category. But
So-
right now, after a few Gamay categories, we get to see another set of a band for Kadayawan. Please welcome in our midst, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Santo Niño National High School Drum and Lyre Corps. Diba? Para silang naka-camouflage. Tama ba ako?
Parang ganun nga yung forma nila, Miss Mel, ano?
Oo.
very unique.
Ibang klase. Ikaw, Don, do you play a musical instrument?
I wish. I wish.
Akala
I
ko,
wish.
akala ko pagsagot niya, yes,
I wish.
I wish.
I wish. Alam mo, dapat bata ka pa lang, di ba?
Yes, oo.
Binigyan ka na ng isang ano man lang, gitara, drum.
Yeah.
Diba?
At sabi nga nila, if you want to train your child well sa paglaki, i-train mo sila ng isang music instrument and one sports activity that
Okay.
they can be good at.
Alright, okay. Good tip. Once again, sa mga gustong makita ang mga unique na mga floats po natin, it's going to be displayed sa Davao Global Township sa Matina,
Yes,
sa
sa Matina.
DGT until 10 p.m. tonight. So kung gusto niyo magpa-picture, punta lang po kayo sa DGT sa Matina po.
Ang maganda dong time is mga around 4 o'clock. Para mga 5 o'clock, andito na kayo. 'Di ba? So, i-enjoy natin ang Kadayawan 2025 dahil pinaghandaan po ito ng gusto ng gobyerno po ng Davao City. And now we have, from the open category, entry number 2. In the tranquil land of Santa Cruz, a young woman introduces A1 farming. AI farming threatens ancestral rituals and dividing the tribe. As tensions rise between elders and youth, the community must reflect and unite. Embarking on a journey to reconcile tradition with technology for abundant harvest. Please welcome entry number 2 from the open category, Samutsari Dance Company, Santa Cruz, Davao del Sur. Your time starts now.
Gani ko, ipasigarbo ko ang akong anak. May balik na.
Hoy! Balik mo diri! Ano ba hanto mo sa buha? Balik mo diri! Dapat mo diri para matabang sa iyo ang balik mo diri! Hoy! Balik mo! Balik! Balik! Balik mo! Tabangatan mo! Ay ka problema! Tabangatan mo! Balik! Balik!
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed our second contestant or contingent sa ato ang Indak-Indak Open category, ang Samut-Sari Dance Company. This time, we'd like to bring in the contingent number 1 for the non-competing.
Yeah, it's coming up. So before yan, Alex would like to recognize first ang mga bisita nato karong adlaw. So palakpakan po natin ha, Mr. Eos Rudy Mitch, Governor po ng Koror State Government of the country of Palau. Palakpakan naman po natin.
Good
ang
morning,
Good morning, sir.
Madayaw. Welcome to Davao.
Ang next po natin, AIC.
Honorable Yamamoto Yuma Mayor from the Sedan City Government of Japan.
Okay. Welcome. Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Ohio. Next, we have Mr. Zheng Feng, the Deputy Secretary General of Dalian Municipal People's Government.
And then, of course, we have Miss Ria Humawan Johnson of the Tacoma Sister Cities co-chair. Tacoma Sister Cities co-chair of Tacoma City Government, US of A.
All right. We'd also like to recognize the foreign chambers, private sector representatives from South Korea, Russia, Singapore, Fuzhou City, Nanning City, Japan. We'd also like to recognize Sport Philippines Incorporated. Thank you very much, guys. Are you guys
Welcome
okay
to
over
Davao.
there?
Welcome
Perfect.
to Davao. I hope you're enjoying the presentation for this year's Pamulak and Indak-Indak. The non-competing contingent from the You Glow Bay. The heartfelt message, You Glow Bay, shines proudly on the float, reminding everyone their power as it rolls through Kadayawan Festival 2025. The float inspires everyone to embrace their beauty, radiate positivity, and glow from within. Ladies and gentlemen, for the non-competing float category, You Glow, Babe. Parang sarap sabihin nun, You Glow, Babe.
Inside the float is the Bisaya squad of Bohol.
Gikan pa dyan sila sa Bohol.
Tama ba? Tama,
Is
guys?
that right? Taga Bohol?
Gipag Bohol ba? Ayan.
Thank you very much for
Salamat.
gracing our occasion this morning. I hope you're enjoying your stay here in Davao. Lingaw ba mo, guys? Yes.
Ayos. You glow, babe.
Yes, babe.
All right.
By the way, let's talk about the mechanics. Katong sa Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan. Again, this is just a snapshot of the presentation that will happen tonight at 6 p.m. for the grand showdown. But 40% of their total score will be taken from the three stopovers. Yung isa kanina sa Rojas Avenue, the other one in Bonifacio, and right here at the San Pedro Square. So kailangan talagang bigyan pa rin nila ng effort, the best effort, para ipakita sa kanila. 40% pa rin yun. Pero mamaya po, yung 60% ng total score nila ay manggagaling during the showdown when they will meet up here 6 p.m. tonight.
So siguro, Lex, very particular yung ating mga judges, no? Yung categories natin na kailangan check muna nila, yung mga costumes, whatever, kung ano pa man ang makita nila doon sa mga first stops nila, di ba? And then tonight, yung majority of the performance na talaga.
That's right. Kanina, 2 minutes lang yung presentation nila. Okay? Pero mamaya, they will be given 5 to 8 minutes to do their whole Indak-Indak, their whole story. Ika nga, di ba, Indak-Indak, as what we mentioned kanina, is not just street dancing. There's a story behind it, based from the 11 ethno-linguistic tribes. They consulted actually the tribes that they represent kung sakto ba, na sang-ayon ba yung ginagawa nilang mga salyaw, mga ritual, anything that they present here. Meron yun siyang blessing, kumbaga, sa kanilang tribe na re-represent.
And then, you know, over the years, Lex, no? From the time na namula tayo or nakita na natin yung Indak-Indak sa Davao, parang every year nagmo-modernize. Merong infusion ng different, ano mo na, mga bagong sayaw, or, but still keeping with
That's right.
tradition.
Naalala mo pa ba yung first mong Kadayawan na nasalihan or na witness?
Alam mo, nandyan lang ako sa may People's Park eh. So, dyan lumiliko,
So,
di ba?
wala ka
Sa may
talagang
Apple View.
na-witness.
Oo, nandyan talaga every...
So makita mo yung involvement ng ating mga presenters, di ba?
Correct.
Nung una, katulang mga ganing dahon sa coconut.
sa lubi.
Oo.
Dahon
And
sa lubi,
now,
so-
grabe, ang uban nag-high-tech na.
Okay, so we'd like to recognize this time around Evelyn Chua and our Singaporean visitors and SAYAP 79 visitors. So that is today. Hello!
Good morning,
Hello,
Kadayaw. Okay, this time we bring in the G10 or Gamay 10, number 10 entry. This is the GPII ACO Guardians Philippines International Incorporated Anti-Crime Organization or GPI ACO. Their float is a duck-shaped float, glides with pride, showing calmness, courage, and unity. It carries Guardians Philippines International Incorporated Anti-Crime Organization's name, our promise to protect. Like the duck, we move with care, shield our people, and stay loyal. Happy Kadayawan sa Davao from the GPII ACO Guardians Philippines International Incorporated Anti-Crime Organization. Ang haba na pangalan nila.
GPI ACO. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Entry number 10.
12 yung entries natin para sa Gamay category. We're left with 2 more.
So once again, Lex, kung gusto nilang magpa-picture sa mga unique na mga floats natin, all they have to do is go to DGT sa Matina, that's Davao Global Township. Ang ating mga floats will be featured there until 10 p.m. tonight. So, take your photos there, guys.
So ngayon pa lang magbabiyahe na yung mga floats natin papuntang DGT. Tama ba?
So mamaya po, after ng event po natin, head on out there if you want to take a photo, guys. Okay, entry number 11. Ophir Maharlika. Progress for all people towards sustainable agricultural livelihood so that it can continuously support man's daily needs. The unity of all people serves as the guide to ensure the smooth management of those leading the agricultural livelihood program, ultimately contributing to the improvement of the entire nation's economy. For the Gamay category, entry number 11, this is Ophir Maharlika. Wave, wave naman dyan, guys. Good morning.
Kanina na-mention ninyo ni Mel kung magkano yung price sa ating Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan.
Yes.
Millions. We're talking about millions.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the prizes for the Gamay and the Dako category.
Tagpila man, boss.
For the Gamay, it's 500,000 pesos.
600,000
600 na.
600,000 pesos.
Dinagdagan ni Direk ng 100,000. Talagang garbo daw si Direk. Nakita ko na 500,000. Ngayon, biglang nag-600 na. Yung Dako, baka dagdagan ni Direk. From 700, naging 800 na. 800,000 po ang pamimigay nating premyo sa champion sa Dako category. That's why we're saying to you, ito is one of the pinakagarbo nating Kadayawan Festival sa ating Indak-Indak in Pamulak, where you're giving away millions of pesos in
8
cash
million?
prizes.
8 na sabi mo, Sir Lex?
More than 8 million. More than
Wow.
8 million.
Okay, on to our next Gamay entry. It's from
The Philippine Retirement Authority. Retirement. Malapit ka na ba?
PRA. PRA.
Life begins at 40, showcasing an active retirement lifestyle. Retiring in the Philippines provides a unique chance to experience its rich cultural heritage. PRA's float, inspired by the Kadayawan Festival, shows that retirement can be a journey of growth, happiness, and many reasons to be their best decision ever. So, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you the Philippine Retirement Authority's float. Entry number 12 for the Gamay category.
Alam mo, sa lagay na yan, gamay ba?
Oo nga eh. Bigla nga ako, mukhang hindi gamay, dako. Medyo dako.
Medyo dako.
But wait till you see the dako. It's really good, big.
Okay. So for our friends, our foreigner friends, this is gamay, which means small. Small category.
Yeah. So let's talk about the prizes, Don. Kanina na-mention natin 600,000 for the Gamay category.
Yes.
And we're going to declare also the second, third, and we are giving away consolation prizes.
Meron rin as
So
well,
ang
no?
second place,
Second,
meron silang
meron silang 400,000 pesos plus trophy. Ang third placer naman po, 300,000 pesos plus trophy. And meron tayong 4 consolation prizes na 75,000 pesos each. So everybody goes home with a smile on their faces.
Yes, walang uuwing luhaan.
Luhaan.
For the Dako category, which you will witness in a while, the grand prize winner will be 800,000 peso richer, and they will be bringing a trophy. Second place, 600,000 pesos plus trophy. Third place, 400,000 pesos plus a trophy, and there will be 4 consolation prizes. Each one of them will be bringing home 100,000 pesos. So, gaya nga na sinabi ko kanina, sa Dako category pa lang, we are giving away 2.2 million pesos, while sa ating Gamay category, we are giving around 1.6 million pesos in cash. Cash po yan.
Wowza. wow ang ating mga prizes. Amazing prizes are awaiting
Ano nga
our
ba ang
entries.
tinitingnan natin in judging the categories or this floats? Mamaya po, i-explain natin. Because at this time, we are about to bring you the highlights of the parade.
So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up is our Hiyas sa Kadayawan float with our 11 ethno-linguistic tribes. Let's all stand and welcome them.
Palakpakan po natin ang ating hiyas ng Kadayawan, City Norhana Sangkan, representing the Bangsa Maranao Tribe.
Ang ating namang hiyas ng paghiusa, Catherine Kate Oda from the Bagobo Tagabawa Tribe.
And ang ating hiyas sa Kalambuan, Jovi Otahi, representing the Ata Tribe. And did you know, Don, that our hiyas ng Kadayawan was also declared as the hiyas ng Dito Community and the Smart Choice Award.
Congratulations.
And yung ating hiyas ng Kalabuan also received a special recognition.
Best three.
One of
in-
the best three in the cultural presentation. Ayan po.
So as you can see, very unique po ang hiyas sa Kadayawan na competition.
Yeah, this
na
is not
pageant.
just an ordinary beauty
Correct.
pageant, ladies and gentlemen. It's a tribal search
Correct.
for the most culturally grounded, proud, and knowledgeable woman from the 11 tribes. They represent the 11 tribes, yung 6 Moro tribes and the 5 Lumad tribes. No bikinis. Kaya hindi siya yung
Typical.
usual na typical
Yeah.
natin na papanood
Na
ng mga
pageant.
beauty pageant.
Yes.
But these are brains, this is tradition, and this is showing strength of the tribe that they represent.
Kultura po talaga, rooted on ang hiyas sa Kadayawan po natin.
Oo. Believe me sa iyas nga mo representa sa kaanyag na adunay kinaatman or knowledge or wisdom sa ilahang tribo nga girepresentar.
Hastang lawuma po na to eh.
Lagi? Pertigo na akong practice atong saya ato.
Di na ako makasugakod.
Kina
All right, so speaking of our 11 ethno-linguistic tribes, ladies and gentlemen, our brothers and sisters from a different tribes here in Davao City, they will be parading in front of you, and they are the reason why the Kadayawan was, firstly, created.
Yes,
diba?
this is
Specifically.
one of the main reasons why we celebrate Kadayawan. This is honoring the tribes who lived here in Davao City. In
Yes.
spite of the diversity, they live in peaceful harmony and pinapakita talaga yung unity ng bawat isa. Not only that, Don, the festival also is unique because it's all about Thanksgiving. Pasasalamat, pahinungod, kumbaga sa Bisaya. That's how it started from the people, from the tribes who live sa Tiilan, sa Mount Apo. Tung unang panahon daw, they always give Thanksgiving sa kay Manama, ang ilahang ginatawag na Diyos, o sa moon god na si Bulan. Okay? Other than that is we celebrate Kadayawan because of the bountiful harvest. That's why every August we have durian and the other fruits that we can be proud of from Davao City.
All right, here we go. Our first tribe joining us is from the Bagobo Klata tribe. Can we give them a big round of applause as we welcome them? Ladies and gentlemen, our first ethno-linguistic tribe joining us for the Kadayawan sa Davao Festival.
One of the 5 Lumad tribes na representa sa ato ang 11 ethno-linguistic tribes. Bagobo Klata.
Please come up on stage. Come up on stage.
Dito po tayo sa taas.
Come
Akyat
on.
po tayo.
So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, they're wearing their traditional clothes, very intricate
Yes.
mga designs, mga weaves nila, iba't ibang weaving na klase.
Akala mo lang, no, pare-pareho yung kanilang mga suot from the different tribes. But no, every tribe represent different style of attire, costume, kumbaga. Next on the list, ladies and gentlemen, also representing one of the 5 Luma tribes, the Bagobo Tagabawa tribe.
Let's welcome them, guys.
And they are also joined in by their deputy mayor, Kadayawan. So makita niyo doon, no? Lahi, good. If you take a look closely sa ilahang suot, lahi siya kumpara sa nauna kaganina. That's the Tagabawa, Bagobo Tagabawa tribe.
Next up, we have the Ata tribe. Palakpakan po natin. Let's welcome them. Palakpakan naman dyan. Kaway-kaway naman, guys. Welcome naman natin sila. The Ata tribe.
And that's how you move. Okay? Ito yung kanilang sayaw, tatak, ata, tribe.
Also joining them is their deputy mayor as well. Each tribe has a recognized deputy mayor.
And now let's have one of the Moro tribes from Bangsa Iranun. Also joined in by their deputy mayor.
Sa aming bayan, iba't ibang kultura ang aming kayamanan mula kay Apo, Waling at Duri.
Coming up next is our Bangsa Kagan. Let's welcome them, guys. Bangsa Kagan, part of the 11th ethno-linguistic tribe of Davao City.
Maayong buntag atong mga igsoon sa Bangsa Kagan. One city, 11 tribes living peacefully in harmony. That's what Davao City is. That's what Kadayawan is. And we'd like to thank the local government of Davao for keeping the tradition and the culture intact all throughout the years. Hapit na ba yata mag 40 years in celebrating Kadayawan, Don, no? Isa na lang katuig. We are on our 39th and we will be having our 4 decades in celebrating Kadayawan Festival. Next, we have the Maguindanao tribe.
Let's go. Welcome naman natin sila with a round of applause, guys.
Sabi na ako, napod sila dragon dance.
Yeah.
No, this is kabayo. So, magkalahi-lahing kultura, magkalahi-lahing sayaw, diba ang makita ninyo? Di nila nimo masaksihan ang kalahian sa bawat tribo. And if you'd like to experience also and know more about the different tribes represented here, you can go to Magsaysay Park. Kadto adunay tribal village na ginatawag nato. Dunay 11 ka tribal houses. Each one of the tribes represented. Makita nimo ang kultura, ang ilang mga rituals, ang ilang matilawan nimo ang ilang mga delicacies. And that's up until today. Ang ato ang tribal village sa Magsaysay Park. And I believe you were there during the opening of the Kadayawan Don, right?
Katong sa pag-abli, so we were there and everybody was excited to see all the different 11 tribes. So right now, we'd like to welcome the Bangsa Maranao. Let's all welcome them with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The Bangsa Maranao, one of our 11 tribes here in Davao City. You know, noong unang panahon, back in time, their ancestors live in different parts of Davao City. Upland, midland, lowlands, by the sea, right? So iba't ibang kultura, iba't ibang tradition on how they celebrate things and how they celebrate, like for example, their bountiful harvest, how they worship their manama or their gods.
Mao gani ang kanindot ani ka-unique sa atuang syudad sa Davao, sa lungsod sa Davao. We have 11 tribes and the Christians, di ba? Living harmoniously, walay samok, nagkayuusa para sa paglambo sa atuang syudad. Next, from the Matigsalug tribe.
Come on now, guys. Matigsalug tribe, let's give it up for them.
One of the 5 Lumads represented. So makita dyan mo doon, lahi ang ilahang mga steppings, lahi ang movement kada tribo when they do the dance. And it's the same thing sa atong Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan, no? Every step, every movement, aduna dyan sa mga meaning. It's a, kumbaga storytelling. There's a story behind every movement. So that's why we don't want you guys to miss the grand showdown later. Kay ganha, yun mo makita ang emosyon sa mga partisipante. Even the audience can feel the story that they are trying to tell to the audience.
Okay, coming up is the Obu Manovu tribe. Come on, everybody. Welcome naman natin sila. Obu Manovu. Together with their deputy mayor. Dagang salamat for joining.
Madayaw, thank you for your time. Thank you for the effort. Good morning po. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Bangsa Sama tribe. Once again, the Bangsa Sama.
Wave kayo sa kanila, oh. Hi kayo sa kanila, sa stage. Doon sa stage, hi kayo sa kanila. Hi! Doon sa kanila, yan. Dagang salamat.
Bangsa Sama in their glittery, shimmering costume.
Ganda naman.
Pagka-name do.
Hi, ma'am. Hello, madam. Coming up is the Tausug tribe. Let's all welcome them. Tausug tribe. Tausug, can you wave to them? Wave to the crowd. Wave to them right there. Say hi. All right. There you go. Okay, we'd like to greet their deputy mayors for the Ata tribe. We have Deputy Roel Arthur Ali Jr.
For the Bagobo Klata, we have Deputy Erwin Adolfo.
For the Bagobo Tagabawa tribe, that's Deputy Cheryl U. Anino.
For the Matigsalug, Deputy Carlito A. Ginto.
For the Obu Manovo, Deputy Anthony L. Duyan.
And for the Iranan, Deputy Pamikiren Latif Arumpak Jr.
For the Kagan, Deputy Michael A. Mohammed.
For the Maguindanao, Deputy Gabriel Nakan.
And the Maranao, Deputy Rahima M. Usman Polao.
For the Sama, Deputy Estrelita Tanzili Mohammed or Mahamud.
And for the Tausug, we have Deputy Ed Yamin Taha Ahalu. Daghang salamat mga deputy mayors. Okay, we'd like to welcome our Davao City Councilors. Kaway-kaway naman dyan sa atin ng mga konsehal natin. Councilors, where are you? Ayan
Thank you
po
very
sila.
much for
Sa harapan po.
your support.
Tek, kumusta dia ka, Tek? Councilor Kitain, hello. Doon po. Hi, good morning po. Attorney, hi. Hello, guys. Thank you very much for joining us for the Indak-Indak and Pamulak sa Kadayawan. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen,
We have a marching band.
we have the Falcons, I believe. Falcons, are you ready?
And they are about to fly the Falcons Piedad Central Elementary School Marching Band. Just a trivia, Don. Kabalo ka ba ang unang composer and singer for the theme nato sa Kadayawan? Kabalo ka ba kung kinsa?
Kinsa?
Ati-ati ka pa nila. Wala ilahin kundi si Joey Ayala.
Of course.
Of course. Ang atoang soon-to-be national artist, Joey Ayala.
And not only that, we will have Joey Ayala perform tonight.
Tonight.
Right?
That's
Joining
something
us.
to watch out for. Panagsarabihan na mo perform si Joey.
Usahay lang natin makita si Sir Joey. So, very unique performance tonight during the grand presentation, the grand competition tonight right here on San Pedro Square.
You will be hosting tonight, right?
That's right. I will be joined by Attorney Resi and Engineer Reyna.
Yes. That is something na dapat ninyong lantawon unya ang pinaka bongga na showdown sa ato ang mga Indak-Indak participants.
Okay, so here is our next entry for the open category. Entry number 3.
Entry number 3. A forest tribe once lived in harmony until greed led them to overcut the trees. Elemental spirits rose in fury, bringing destruction. In their sorrow, a sacred ritual began. During the rite, people offer seeds to plant and restore balance. The forest healed, and unity was reborn. Ladies and gentlemen, this is entry number 3. Representing the city of Bislig, Surigao del Sur. As mentioned, we have 8 of the contingents vying for the open category, Don. And when you say open, that means pwede mo salmot ang mga laing dapit, right? We have participants coming from, just like this one, as far as Bislig, we also have from Sultan Kudarat, we also have from Mati, we also have from other places, pinakalayo sa Davao. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring you once more entry number 3 for the open category, Indak-Indak performing ensemble of Bislig City. Your time starts now.
ang nadatungo sa mga Kadayawan mo. Ulong sudang bislig na ihigugma ko. O bislig na ihigugma ko. Lutang ikan sa kalikasan, igubaong daw gatupiring ang pingan.
Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Our number 3 entry for the open category sa Indak-Indak sa Kadayawan. Indak-Ani performing ensemble all the way from Bislig City.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up is our Dako. So before that, we have another, I think, drum and lyre corps, marching band.
Marching band.
Vicente Hizon Senior Elementary School Drum and Lyre Corps. Can we welcome them? Let's go.
This is just one of the many marching bands that we have for this year's Indak-Indak and Pamulak sa Kadayawan. We have 13 marching bands, to be exact, participating here. And these kids woke up as early as 3 a.m., I believe. Remember that the parade started from Rojas City. They have to go through CM Recto, Anda, Bonifacio, and Legazpi, and back here in San Pedro Square.
So thank you very much, kids, for waking up early.
And also, pasalamatan din natin yung mga parents, all
Of
supportive
course.
sa kanilang mga anak, yung mga
Very
chikiting.
supportive mamas and papas. Daghang salamat.
Ito yung mga chikiting na naririnig ko ng mga kapitbahay na may mga eskwelahan. Pampagising. Ito pala yung pinaghandaan nila. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the Magallanes Elementary School Drum and Lyre Corps. And in a while, we'll be starting off with the dako category sa ato ang Pamulak float. We have 6 of them competing for this year, Don. All vying for that 800,000 peso cash prize.
The grand prize.
The
Wow.
grand prize. Of course, ang pinaka-highlight talaga yung ating Indak-Indak. We're giving millions of prizes. 1 million sa ating open category and another million for the school pace.
So you have to be here tonight, right?
Yes.
For
Kung
the
nabitin
full
kayo sa
performance.
presentation nila, kasi ako nabitin eh.
Bitin na bitin
Oh,
yun.
lahi radyot, kung makita ninyo ang full story, kumbaga, kato siya kanina, trailer lang to sa ilang main presentation, unyang gabi diring napita. So, don't you miss that one. But, kung di jud mo makaadto nga sa San Pedro Square, you can always watch the performances of our contingents sa ato ang Facebook account. From the Davao City Tourism Office, they have one. From the local government of Davao, they have another Facebook account. And for the Kadayawan Festival, okay? Check the Facebook accounts of these 3 entities or institutions.
So Kadayawan sa Davao, the Facebook page, I believe they're streaming all the activities happening for the Kadayawan 2025.
Mauni ang exact account nila, no? Davao City Tourism Operations Office, City Government of Davao, and Kadayawan sa Davao Festival Facebook accounts.
Alright.
Yan. And then, kung naamo diring dapita, gusto ninyo ipanghambog na naniadyo ka right at the center of where the action is,
Dapat.
picture, and then
Dapat.
post it in your social media account. And don't forget to use the hashtags. Ang hashtags nato, Indak-Indak 2025. Aduna po tayo, hashtag Pamulak 2025.
2025.
And ang,
Hashtag Kadayawan 2025.
share para daghang likes. Diba?
Para naman kung meron mag-search, anong nangyari sa Kadayawan sa Davao?
Oh, pampaibog ba?
Pampaibog.
Kay tinuod lang, lahi jod kung naa ka mismo nga ning dapita na ikaw naglantaw. In spite of the kainit, an mangyapon ka ng very fulfilling na niya ka makita jod mismo ang action, nakita nimo unsa ang emosyon na ginapakita sa ato ang mga partisipante.
Festive pa rin.
Festive gayo.
Kahit mainit. Mainit na pagtanggap, mainit na mga performances. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome entry number 4. A rare plant called salupong is believed to be a healing plant that only a babaylan is allowed to take. A twin was born, wanting the mythical plant, but the guardians of the forest put them into suffering. The babaylan was called, and they offered an ogis, a white native chicken, to appease the angry spirits, and using the extract of the salupong, and then they were healed. From Barangay Bukana, Davao City, this is entry number 4 for the open category. Please welcome Tinubdan Cultural Performing Arts of Davao City.
Your time starts now. Daghang salamat, Indayog Mako Performing Arts Guild from Mako, Davao City. I'm sorry, Kinubdan Cultural Performing Arts of Davao City. Ang musunod na yung taga Mako. And that is something that you have to watch out for. Ang atong next na participante. Now, we go on with our dako category sa ato ang Floral Float Parade. Ang ato ang entry number 1 sa Pamulak. Walay laing kundi ang Sunsilk.
Here she comes, the Sunsilk Davaoeña Maiden. The Sunsilk float showcases the modern-day Davaoeña, surrounded with lush tropical elements. She, with her Sunsilk shiny smooth flowy hair and expressive gaze, captures the colors of Davao. Her cascading swirly hair breathes life and unstoppable dynamism, the Davaoeña spirit. Here is the Sunsilk float for the Daku category for the Pamulak float competition.
Karon makasulti na jud ka doon na dako jud ay ang dako.
Lahi gid
As
ay
compared to ganina nagagmay, no? So mauning standard sa dako category. How are they going to be judged ba? Kani ato ang Pamulak. So there are certain criteria na ginatanaw, ginalantaw sa ato ang mga hurado, no? There's this pre-judging wherein ang mga floats naka-steady lang.
Yes,
So, kung sa may
nakastandby lang
ginatanaw
sila.
nila.
Okay. So, aduna sila ay theme interpretation, 10 points. Design and concept, 15 points. Craftsmanship, 15 points. And then, ang next naman nun, Lex, is yung grand showcase naman.
Which is right now happening, no?
Itong
For the
nangyari.
visual appeal, that's 35 points. Okay? This refers to the clear theme understanding of the designer's artist, the float's authenticity in flair, overall artistic impact and appeal to spectators. Okay? Clarity of visual messaging, the soul, kumbaga, of the masterpiece. And then, the showcase is 25 points. So, dako yung kayo ang points na ma-earn nila during the floats in motion. Okay? The showcase, this pertains to the artistry and style in float presentation, its complementary visual effects, and chemistry and dynamics of all incorporations as the float is being showcased.
Lex, we'd like to congratulate Harold Duterte of the PPP Party List. Daghang salamat for joining us in Indak-Indak and Pamulak diri sa Davao. Congressman po natin ang bagong representative po sa House of Representatives, ang PPP Party List. Thank you for joining us. Palakpakan natin si Congressman Harold. Sir.
Kadayawan. Good morning. Next, ladies and gentlemen, for the whole category, entry number 2 from the International Pharmaceuticals Incorporated. IPI's Kadayawan float embodies its mission, your wellness, our passion, featuring a Davaoeña in traditional attire, lush florals, tropical harvest, dancers, and native crafts. It symbolizes wellness, gratitude, and beauty. The float celebrates Mindanao's culture, biodiversity, and IPA's commitment to health, wellness, skincare, and compassionate service. And by the way, there's a tag-along float pod. Kung matingala mo nga ano duha ni siya. By the way, ang tag-along float, dili na siya uban sa judging, no? Ang ginatanaw lang jud sa ato ang hurado, mao kining unang float na nigawas sa IPI.
So the first float of IPI is the competing float, and their second or their tag-along float is the non-competing float. So this is IPI once again joining us for the Daku category for the Pamulak float competition.
maluwa ka doon that the Kadayawan Festival goes back as early as 1970. It all started during the time of Mayor Elias B. Lopez, who drew inspiration from Pahinungod, or Thanksgiving in English. It's a ritual where indigenous communities gathered at the foot of Mount Apo to thank the Diwatas for their blessings. Mao yun ay sinugdanan ang Pahinungod. Mao na ang ato ang celebration sa Kadayawan lahi sa ubang piyesta sa ubang nasod. Kay ubang nasod magod, it's more on the religious side, di ba?
Correct.
Patron base, di ba?
Yes.
Sa Tua, it's more on honoring the 11 ethno-linguistic tribes. It's also a way of thanking, okay, our bountiful harvest, the rich land that we're enjoying here, and uban pa. Then, by the mid-1980s, the city launched a unity festival called Apo Duwaling. Kato, naabtan ako, Apo Duwaling.
Yeah.
And Apo Duwaling, ang pasabot ana, are the three icons. Mount Apo, the
Yes.
majestic Mount Apo. Two is our,
Durian.
yeah, ang hari sa mga prutas,
The
ang
king of
durian,
fruits.
ang paborito nato. And then ang Philippine flower nato, ang ato ang waling-waling or Vanda Sanderiana. So the three icons of Davao that symbolizes strength, richness, and beauty. And now, mapansin nimo, dili na lang tulo ang icons. Makita po nato sa ato ang ginasuot. Represented gyapon ang tulo ang Apo Duwaling, pero aduna nay dugang, which is ang ato ang eagle, the Philippine eagle, na makita ra diri sa ato ang nasod.
Very unique to the Philippines, ating Philippine Eagle. No? So if you want to experience the Philippine Eagle, you should go to Malagos, visit the Philippine Eagle Foundation, their
That's
sanctuary,
right, that's right.
And I believe, Lex, no, they're trying to help propagate the eagle, no, para ma-protect and mapalambo pa sila, mapadaghan pa.
That's right.
So coming up,
One ang tag-along float na ginastorya
Tag-along
nato
float.
ganina. Pero
Yeah.
wala ni siya ilabot sa judging, no? Pagabot sa ato ang kaning dako category.
Non-competing siya.
Non-competing ni na float.
so this float of theirs is not competing. They're just tagging along, enjoying the Pamulak right here sa Kadayawan sa Davao 2025.
Dr. Wong's Kadayawan float radiates confidence, showcasing products for whitening, protection, and moisturization. Sleek and modern, it reflects accessible, effective skincare, blending tradition and innovation. The float celebrates culture, community, and progress, empowering Filipinos with simple, expert skincare for radiant, beautiful skin.
Parang binabasa lang sa radyo. Parang
Namimiss mo ba
parang
yung
OBB,
kapanahunan
parang
natin?
CBB lang, no? Paki OBB, CBB nga.
People nyo natatanong, magkasama po kami ni Don sa radyo back then in the 80s.
Party,
DJ
party.
Torch!
Torch is there.
Yeah!
Aba, Torch, endorser ka na pala, ha? Okay, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is entry number 5 for the open category. Entry number 6. Saliw Indak. A tribal girl from Kaingod loses her way in the city, leading her community into chaos and despair. In deep remorse, she prays for forgiveness. Her faith awakens the eagle and the 11 tribes who later united to restore hope and rebuild their homeland. Ladies and gentlemen, from the municipalities of Talaingod and Kapalong, Davao del Norte, this is Saliw Indak Mananayaw.
Your time starts now!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's on to our next entry for the Dako category, the Elpidio Quirino Elementary School. This vibrant festive float features lush greenery, colorful flowers, and whimsical details. Two indigenous people in traditional attire showcase the chocolate making process amidst flora with buzzing bees near a beehive. A large butterfly adds whimsy, while birds soar above a tiered floral design. The base is decorated with vertical stripes, enhancing the celebration. This is El Pidio Quirino Elementary School.
Yeah, makita nato ang ato ang mahal na Tatay Digong, diba? You were saying kanina, that's chocolate.
Yep.
And speaking of Tatay Digong, kabalo ka ba na si Tatay Digong ang nagpangalan aning Kadayawan na term after Apo Duwaling back in 1988? Yeah, it was then in 1988, our Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, former president, officially renamed Kadayawan sa Davao from the word Madayaw, which means beautiful or good. Okay, so ina na imuhang katapat na madayaw. Kaya ang pasabot ana, you are beautiful. Diba? Madayaw. So this is our entry number
3 for the Dako category, El Pidio Quirino Elementary 4.
And next for our Dako category is the Team Pro Arts. The floral float of Team Pro Arts. Okay, nagabacking pa ang ato ang number 3. Sorry, challenge, no? If you have a big float, it's so hard to maneuver the float itself.
Kaya nga sabi ni Mamel kanina, kailangan merong bagong category sa LTO na driver's license.
Or i-remote control siguro, no? Dilipod lalin kay ang imuhang view sa imuhang pag-drive.
Very limited.
Very limited. Very
Yeah,
limited. So once again, we'd like to bring in the category, fourth category, Dako Team Pro Arts. And the floral float of Team Pro Arts represents Davao City's abundance, leadership, hard work, and dynamic culture. The fruit basket symbolizes a great harvest. The mighty eagle represents strong leadership. The carabao signifies hard work. The house stands for community. And the people embody the tribe and culture of Davao City. This is the great harvest and culture, the floral float entry of Team Pro Arts. So makita jud nato every team sa ato ang mga contingent, no, na diha ang Kadayawan. Kadayawan, all about abundance, the fruits, ba? The flowers. You talk about the 11 ethno-linguistic tribes. It's represented also in the fruit, ba? It may not be all, but some of them are there, right? And then you talk about the culture itself. So that embodies the Kadayawan. You have the culture, you have the abundance, you have the community working together as one. One Davao, kumbaga.
Parang ang gagaling na talaga pag when it comes to Dako category, Lex.
Yes.
Medyo yung mga designs, yung mga expression sa mga tema nila, di ba? Ito, grabing ideas and
Grabe,
pinaghirapan.
ngani makita nimo ang imuhang creativity and
Yeah,
how you
dito.
conceptualize something. This is really art, a work of art. So,
Okay, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Music Nights Davao City Marching Band. Here they are.
This is something that I miss back then when during my high school days doon. Kana game magparticipar sa mga parade sa amin sa mga ani. For your information, dati po kong nagatugtog sa banda.
Ay, okay.
Oo. And that was the one that helped me go through college. Okay,
Nice.
once you're one of the members of band, automatic libre yung tuition.
Oh, automatic pala. Scholar ka pala ng school.
Oo.
Nice.
Makamis. It all started, the inspiration started just by watching parades like this. Pagsugod pa lang yun katong mga parada nato araw na Davao, wala pa man ay Kadayawan.
Yeah.
So magpungko jud ko diha sa gilid. Kaya nagsama sa ginabuhat sa ato ang mga audience, pungko. And then just watch the marching bands. All right, up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our next entry for the Dako category.
RDL celebrates 30 years of excellence with a floral float featuring brand ambassadors Kira Bellinger and Kai Montinola, topped by the Philippine Eagles symbolizing strength. The float showcases vibrant blooms, fruits, and Davao's 11 indigenous tribes celebrating unity, resilience, and the Davaoeño spirit, emphasizing that true beauty lies in culture and shared joy. Wings of Heritage, RDL's 30 year of excellence, soaring with pride, rooted in culture.
Wow. Pagka-gwapa na rin dyan sa ilahang model.
Ang mga brand ambassadors.
Ang ato ang mga symbolic icon sa Kadayawan na naglupad-lupad ang ato ang agila.
Yes.
Makita po nato si Apo Sandawa and ang mga prutas ug mga bulak ug ang pinaka maanyag na bulak na ang ato ang mga model. Good morning, girls. You guys are so pretty. So we have already 5 of the Dako category. And paabot na lang ta sa last category for the Dako, no? And then we still have entries for the Indak-Indak open category. You are witnessing, ladies and gentlemen, the Dako category sa ato ang Pamulak sa Kadayawan. That's entry number 5.
Coming up next is the University of Mindanao Wildcats Marching Band.
Mauni ang akong alma mater doon. The UM Band. Og nag-evolve na po sama sa panahon na nakita nato sa ato ang Kadayawan, no? Nag-evolve na po ang mga banda nato sa UM. Oo.
Okay.
Layo ra jud katong kapanahonan namo na nagtugtog mi. Wala pa na mga flag bearers ba?
Wala ba?
Oo. As in kami ra jud og ang mga majorette namo.
Unique na kayo.
Oo.
Very nice, guys. Thank you for joining us.
And then before katong mga members sa banda, mostly lalaki ra jud. Karon makita na ninyo in a band, apil na mga babae naga-turotot, ang uban gani naga-drums. So naga-evolve din siya,
Evolve
no?
na, no?
So dili na siya ingon kumbaga exclusive lang din sa mga lalaki.
Many different talents ang meron sa ating marching bands.
Kanang sayaw-sayaw na ginabuhat nila. Wala pa na sa una. As in, march siya lang yun sa una.
Simple lang yun. Kaya nga marching band eh.
Oo, march sa radyot.
Ngayon, meron ng ano.
Nanay choreography na
choreo.
ginabuhat.
Medyo mahirap na.
Oo.
Unique na talaga.
We'd like to acknowledge also the presence of Senator Bato is in our midst. Good morning, Senator.
Good
May
morning,
buntag.
Sen. Good morning, Sen Ronald. Maingod to sa atong mga konsehal. Thank you very much for joining us for the Indak-Indak.
And Pamulak sa Kadayawan karong buntaga.
All right, coming up, ladies and gentlemen, is entry number 6 for the Daku category. The main concept of the float stands as a gigantic Jollibee Chicken Joy bucket, reimagined as a modern Filipino cornucopia, spilling out not just crispy Chicken Joy, but an overflowing bounty of Davao's finest harvests. And iconic elements such as the durian, waling-waling, orchids, among others.
Entry number 6, and I believe this is the last entry that we have for the Dako category. Kaya siya, Dako, yun siya. And then they also have a tag along. So again, as mentioned sa makaganina sa IPI, walay labot ang tag along float nato dire, kundi ang pinaka main float lang jud na musulod. Mao na pinakauna where makita nato si Jollibee. O ang iyang mga right hand, right o left hands. Hindi lang ko gusto mo mention sa ilang mga pangalan kay Basigon niya lahi itong ako ang ma-mention. Anyway, ang pinakabida nila si Jollibee.
So once again, joining the Daku category for the Pamulak sa Kadayawan is the float of Jollibee. Ladies and gentlemen, their first float is the one competing, and the tag-along is non-competing once again.
And once more, we'd like to thank the tireless efforts of our city government of Davao, led by acting city mayor
Duterte, and 24 city councilors, and our 3 district representatives of Davao City. Thank you.
And pasalamatan po nato dono ang Kadayawan Executive Committee, the Festival Management Team, the City Tourism Operations Office, headed by Attorney Jonna Presto, and the Culture of Arts Division, led by our former Executive Director sa NCCA, Possible. And of course, welcome nato ang presensya sa atong mga bisita na gikan pa sa laing nasod, sama sa Japan. We also have friends from Singapore, Palau,
Palau, yeah.
China, and the US of A. Dagang salamat.